Okay, it's time now for Focus 50 Plus, and Dr. George Schofield joins us. Good morning.
Good morning.
So what is the topic
So
today?
this morning we want to talk about what people have been talking to me about this week was they're kind of bored with their partners, they're kind of agitated, doesn't feel quite right. I thought we should talk about it.
So why so many reports? Why now?
Well, that's a really good question, Kathy. I've been wondering that myself, scratching my head. Is it the position of the moon? Is it the fact that the holidays are upon us and people begin to feel more agitated about around and pressure around that? Is it simply the times that we're living in with a great deal more agitation? I don't know, but it really popped up this week as I'm not really happy with my partner right now. It's just kind of boring. I need this to be different.
So is it really boredom, or is it maybe something else in there?
Next great question. I think in a lot of cases, it really isn't boredom with the person, if you will. I think I can tell that I'm agitated, but if you look at the language used across the nation, very seldom does somebody step up and say, "You're right, it's a mess, I take responsibility, this is my part."
Right.
So my suggestion is actually pay attention. Is there really a structural problem? Do you need to go work with a marriage counselor? If you do, be sure and do it. If there are other things you need to do, like making a list of these are the things I used to like that I don't like anymore, or these are the new things I'd like to try, I'd like to actually take a trip by myself because I think I need to work something out with me before I work it out with you. All those things are possible, but it is about taking responsibility as opposed to working from a blame base.
So what are some of the remedies? You mentioned a little bit, but
yeah,
what do you do?
So there are a number of remedies, one of which is go exercise with or do something else with a group of people that aren't your partner. It puts tremendous strain on a relationship if you have to be together all the time. Take some time and go away, but don't just go away. Do something constructive. Are you going to exercise with a group? Are you going to join a reading group? What are you going to do to get yourself engaged with other people and add to the sort of the headspace that you're occupying? That's one thing. The second thing is if you take responsibility, you can sit down and say, these are things that don't work for me quite as well, and this is kind of what I want. What do you think? Let me just first own my responsibility before I start blaming you. The remedy really lies in the approach as much as it is the actual content and the work.
I definitely can see that. Oh, all right, wonderful, wonderful things to think about.
You're welcome.
For sure, as always.
Have a great week, Kathy. See you next week.
Yes, you too. And we'll see you guys right after this.